Well, Fox Carolina News going in depth for you right now. We are joined by Jared Herr with the American Battlefield Trust. So, Jared, thank you so much for taking some time with us. This is a unique perspective for students in South Carolina. And you were telling us this is a first of its kind for students to learn about the revolution and the battlefields that it all unfolded on.
Yeah, absolutely. We just unveiled this week a new Revolutionary War curriculum with South Carolina. So this contains, several lesson plans and tools that teachers can use to teach their students the Revolutionary War, and especially focused in on South Carolina, where so much of the revolution happened and so many key moments of the revolution. And as you said, Justin, this is a first of its kind curriculum. We haven't done this with any other state, even though the revolution was fought in many other states across our country. This is kind of a new experiment for us, and we're very excited to get it into classrooms.
So, ultimately, why South Carolina? How are we able to be first for this?
Yeah, well, the state superintendent of education, Ellen Weaver, kind of came to the trust with this idea, thinking, how can we partner? Because the trust has a lot of educational resources about the revolution. We've got videos, we've got applications, we've got articles, really a deep well of resources. But, the state superintendent came to us and thought, well, how would it be possible to do something that's South Carolina specific? So really, structuring these things to focus on all of the battles and things that happened in the Palmetto State. And we said, well, of course, we're game, especially when we hear an exciting idea like that. So it was a great opportunity, I think, for both of us, for us to try something new and to be able to offer something to South Carolina.
What does it mean to be able to do something like this with the 250th right around the corner?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it with America 250 next year. That's the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, right? But we still have several more years to go, marking 250th anniversaries of Revolutionary War battles. So we're not thinking that July 4th, 2026 is an endpoint, but really it's a beginning, right, of honoring 250 years of the revolution. So, we know that there's going to be collective excitement and patriotism throughout the country going into that celebration, but also, wanting to help educate people about what it was about, what it meant, and how our independence was won. So it's certainly a very important cause to us.
For parents with kids in the classroom, those public school systems in and throughout the state, what can they anticipate their kids will be learning when it comes to this particular curriculum?
Yeah, so there'll be a variety of resources, and we're well aware that we're making this curriculum for students in the 21st century, in 2025 and 2026, right? So this is a very tech driven curriculum. So there's still articles, there's still stories about Revolutionary War leaders, but it is also we're creating ways for people to be able to use virtual reality or augmented reality to step in to moments in history, to be able to use a phone to experience a fort, a historic fort or a historic battle on their classroom floor. So there's a whole wealth of resources and videos for people to be able to access through this curriculum. So but really it is grounded in history, right? So that the tech is fun and the tech is interesting and it'll get people engaged. But at its core, we focus on telling the story of America, and it is a very deeply researched telling of the Revolutionary War in South Carolina.
That's great. The old mean the new to educate the new.
Absolutely,
All
yeah.
right, Jared Herr with the American Battlefield Trust. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.